Hi, thanks for joining us today. I'm Ryan, this is Alan. We're going to be talking about retention of staff, the costs to your business involved in replacing it, and some of the causes of losing good staff. As far as replacing folk are concerned, the first thing is there's a great deal of time involved for you, the business owner, going through the whole process of engaging somebody new. There's a great deal of effort, and when you do get this new person on, you don't really know what the effects are going to be in your work environment of this new face. There's a loss of productivity. Even with the employment contract organisation, they will be charging you 10 to 12% of that person's salary as an upfront fee to get them there in the first place. The net effect can be that it may cost you up to twice that salary that you're paying that person to get them back to being an effective replacement of the person you've lost. And that person you've lost can take your intellectual property with them. They will inevitably take it, and they may share that intellectual property with your opposition. So Alan, can you tell us some of the causes for good people leaving apparently good organisations?
I like to think of this as a little bit like a volcano, really. In a volcano situation, you've got the hot rocks and the lava coming out the top. That's all the fiery stuff that you actually see, and that's your staff leaving. That's them walking out the door with all of your skills and training you've given them. But down below the surface of a volcano, there's the movement of the tectonic plates, and there's lots of heat and friction and plenty of pressure building up. And that's what's happening in your business.
Is this the sort of thing you might see with the mumbling in the staff room amongst staff members?
Very much so, yeah. It's an indication, I guess, that all is not well with your business when people start leaving like that. The main problem is, of course, that they're not being managed effectively. If you don't tell people what they're supposed to be doing, give them the tools to do it, and then reward them effectively for doing it well, then people will get frustrated and they'll leave. Similarly, if the business is inefficient, if there's jobs starting and stopping, people not sure of what they're supposed to be doing, and of course that big killer, rework, again, the frustration will build up and people will leave.
One of the things, of course, staff members have often a very clear view of an employer's business, but they're unwilling to share that knowledge with them. Why is that?
I think you can't put too much stock on what people say. They're very respectful on the whole of their employers. Somebody might tell you, I'm going to go and work for Bob because he'll pay more. In fact, what they're saying is, you couldn't organise a booze up in a brewery and I'm just so frustrated I'm going to leave. Similarly, they might say, I don't get paid enough here. What they're really saying is, I get paid the same as that arsehole next to me, he wouldn't work in an iron lung, and we all get the same bonus at Christmas time. Again, that frustration causes friction, and people will simply vote with their feet and they'll leave.
There is an ongoing cost every time you have to replace a staff member. The savings to your business in having effective processes that retain the good staff and make them want to be your employee for a long period are huge. If you'd like to learn more about this, give us a call. Thanks for your time. Goodbye.